Melvine is a young female student leader. She's a law student at the University of Nairobi, and she's also a student leader at that university. Apart from her being a student leader and a student, she's also an advocate for young children, for the youth, for women, and an advocate for social justice, and anything else regarding human rights that might be need to be fought for. I think it is very justified for us to say that those spaces have not been safe or are not safe, despite all the attention that we get. First of all, women are more, like women are more generally. So they'll definitely be the ones who are occupying those spaces more. But the few men that we have, when they get into those spaces, what do? They bully. And even when they're attracted to you, to your presence or maybe your account, or your account, what do? They come there so that they can find something negative to say. For them, it's a pastime, and while passing time and maybe finding a hobby, they end up bullying you. What if I got on this space because of my lifestyle? What if I got on this space because of telling you guys where I live, where I move, what I wear, what I eat every day? Because we have such influencers, we have people in those spaces. And then there's someone else who got here because they're fighting for human rights. There's someone who got here because they started a foundation for young women, for girls. So the person who got here because of their lifestyle will definitely want to know more about it, right? So it means for them, they've opened their lives to us. They've opened their lives to us such that every day we wake up and we know that so and so will post for us their bed, so and so will tell us they moved to a new neighborhood, so and so is going to visit their parents in this place. You've opened it to us, and so you should be ready for us to either talk positively, or when you see a negative thing, we'll talk about it. For us, you've decided that what we see is what we are going to get, and we are going to talk about it. There's also, I don't know, I don't mean to be vulgar, but we even have people who tell us how they engage sexually online. And for me, once you've opened that door, then let them in. Don't open it and then you say, no, I didn't mean you go that far. You've opened the door, so let them go in. But for you, if you want to, but for somebody else who's here for a different purpose, like for them, they're here to do this foundation and other things, and they want their lives to remain private, then let it remain private. Don't come and saying that I'm here, I want to fight for your rights, or I'm here as a political analyst or as a political influencer. If that is what you want to do, then show it to us. But the moment you let us into your family, we know your wife, your husband, and your children, you've also opened that door and you're going to know about it. So you also have to decide, what do you want to do in these spaces? How much do you want us to know? If you want us to know as much as you know everything about you, then it is fine. But if you want to remain private, because I know people here, we don't know their husbands, we don't know their children, we don't know their mothers, we don't know where they live, and it's possible. So what you open to us is what we are going to get. For me, what safe spaces for women online would mean is that women are able to express themselves. They're able to be authentic without feeling like, I have to wear a certain face or a certain mask for me to be here so that I can get acceptance. Women should be able to speak their minds freely. They should be able to run to those spaces when they're in danger outside and get help from those spaces. That is what safe space means for me as a woman. And as a woman, I would want to feel like I also belong. That it's not my male counterparts who get more attention and more presence on those spaces than I do. It is important that we develop some digital literacy policy and even do more. Apart from just the policies, maybe we can have civic education and we can have everything. Because now, everyone has gotten comfortable with these digital spaces. We've gotten comfortable, some of us learning online, some of us have gotten comfortable working from home and facilitating other things online. Some of us have gotten comfortable holding meetings with even international people on those spaces like Twitter Spaces, Instagram Live, WhatsApp groups, So then this is now, it means that this is not going to be a part of our lives for the next so many years until something else comes. Technology, we keep saying that technology is the future. So then it means now that maybe 10 years ago, for example, most of the laws that we have right now, or the Constitution, 10 years ago did not envision this. But now that we have it, it means that we need to cater for it. We need to cater for it to protect our children. We need to cater for it to protect the women, to protect the youth, and everyone else who's in that space. So when you have something as big as this, because it keeps growing. I mean, before Corona, before the pandemic, we didn't know about, personally, I didn't know about Google Classrooms. I didn't know about Zoom Meets and other things. But now I do. So it means that we are going to have more coming in. And the best we can do is to prepare this generation, to prepare our people, our women and children for those spaces.